All right, guys and girls, we're back. Guys and gals, we're back. I'm getting that video posted, reaching out a bit video posted for you guys, reaching out to the new subscribers and all the people I reached out to last night and this morning, hoping we can help each other get our YouTube world going. It's been a fun journey for me so far. Me and my wife are having a good time. Like I said in my other video, I am retired, 59 years old. We were living the dream, had a house and almost 4 acres, and that all went away. So it just shows to show that things happen in life that you need to enjoy it. So we started over. We bought 1.1 acres, like I said in my other video, a 35-foot fifth wheel, and we're starting life over off the grid, and we're enjoying the heck out of it. So let me show you around a little bit so you guys can see what's going on at doing redneck things with Tony and Leanne. All right, here we go. I'd like to say hi to the dogs. There's my service dog. That's Neela. Hi, Neela. Say hi, Neela. Say hi. That's Tootsie. There's Camo. He's my old man. He's 16 years old. That's Dozer. He's about 7 or 8 years old. I don't know where Silver is. Silver's our new dog. She's running around here somewhere, hiding out. But anyway, this is the redneck toy hauler. Been working on this for months. As we get the money, we just kind of put it together, and the idea is the deck right here is where we'll be parking the Arctic Cat for our adventures. There's our fifth wheel that we live in, with the windmill and the antenna. And okay, I got this RV from my nephew. There's no title on it. It was my dad's, so I'm gonna hang on to it and keep it in memory of my dad. I lost my dad in 2011. There's no title on it, and it's a whole nother story, but we're taking parts out of this and putting it into the redneck RV. But this is where we're at so far with the redneck RV. So we got, like I explained in our video, I decided to go with the gooseneck versus the fifth wheel plate because it won't take up as much room in the back of my truck. Here is some engineering ideas I come up with. I had a buddy that's a master carpenter. He told me that there was some weak spots on this for wind resistance, so I got some signs from work where I used to work. You know, they're all worn out and bullet holes and stuff in them, and I used them, I cut them, and I custom formed to strengthen that and that area up there. I got a video where I made a homemade metal bender so I could bend the metal to fit that. That was a pretty cool video. So here's the plywood. We're gonna start roofing that probably today. You know, like I said, here's our solar tracking system. That's a smoker that our son got he got it from his granddad, and that's a pretty cool smoker. But that's our solar tracker, and that's all that works. I just finished this battery box. I got 10 batteries in there that run our whole house with a 3500 continuous watt inverter. It's actually a 7000 watt inverter. We just bought this. It's a DeWalt 8000 watt generator for backup. It's a pretty good generator. It runs the whole house. It doesn't even sputter when we plug it in. So, because we had that little one there, and it was moaning and groaning to run everything, but it did the job. So we bought a new one. The pull start broke on that. There's the pull starter. It shattered. The rope broke and it wound around the. You can see that Dozer's in the way. it wrapped around the deal that starts it and shredded the inside of that. So that's that. Like I said, there's the Arctic Cat. We rented one of them containers. It's got all our stuff in it. We got that little RV for a buddy of mine. We use that for storage. This is my redneck smoker. I built this. I first started out, this was my heat box. I had that pan that's underneath there in there, and I'd fill that with charcoal, and smoke would come up there and go into here, but it wasn't maintaining the heat. So Leanne had this little, she got this little potbelly stove, so I hooked it up, and it did a wonderful job. What I do is I fill this thing here. I'm gonna get this thing open. I fill this with, you can see in there, I fill that with charcoal and get it all warm to hot, and then I pull this thing off. I can't get it without a screwdriver, but I pull this off and I put wood chips in there. Actually, it's apple pellets, and it runs up through heat in there. This is my handy dandy hold me down thing that I had, because to keep it tight, put the heat gauge on it. My crazy exhaust system, this redneck as heck there. Here's the inside. All these parts here in the inside are out of the barbecue, which this thing is sitting on. A little plug for the CBs there. My cousin was a chief in CB5. This is all shelves that are out of old barbecues. That's, you know, the back thing that goes in the lid. This thing goes on, it was on the lid. And I just modified it to all fit in here. The heat source comes in there and it fills up with smoke, goes out here. And I've smoked fish, venison, pork loins, and all this stuff was stuff I had laying around. That's, like I said, it was an old barbecue. Got the little potbelly stove. So here's how I mounted this to the old barbecue. This was the back of the barbecue, and I run a bolt in here for that other little shelf, and the lid, the handles off the barbecue, I took it apart and cut that so it fit. And the drum I got from work, they have bunches of them. So that is the redneck smoker, all built with stuff laying around the house, with the sawzall and a drill. So like I said, there's the redneck RV. My pickup I just bought before, that's our only expense that we have. Our land is paid for, the fifth wheel's paid for, the Chevy's paid for. We just next 9 years we got to pay that. There's some old shelves I took out. We had these in the fifth wheel, but they took up too much room. And if you go back to some of my older videos, I built shelves inside. Here's the neighbor's house. That's Tanya, and where the little green truck is, that's my guitar player. One of my guitar players. Tanya is my bass player. There's our Arctic Cat trailer, the boat, our old corral panels from when we had horses. That's what's left of the old version of my solar tracking. I just had them sitting on there, and we were losing lots of sunlight. So there's the home. This is our new little home. We're loving it. There's some free wood I got from the neighbor. So this is where we live now. We're loving it. It's peace and quiet. Our neighbor Herman, he's a wonderful man, retired electrician. There's our other neighbor Lloyd. He's retired. We've been trying to get the gal that owns that dang trailer to come and get it. She's a pain in the butt. It needs tires. So this is where we live. Pahrump, Nevada, everybody. So that's what's going on. We bought them little wagons to pull our stuff around. The generator graveyard. That's Silver. That's Silver right there. Look at Silver. Oh, she said, oh, they're doing something. We better go. So there we are. We're doing redneck things. We're doing all these little projects. So hold on a sec. So like I said, we're retired. We're doing everything off the grid here. Like we left our old house. We had horses, we had pigs, we had chickens, we had our dogs. You know, we went team roping, went on cattle drives, been on trail rides in the mountains, done a bunch of charity events on horseback for people. We've done a lot. Now we're starting over doing this off the grid thing. Leanne got hurt at work, so she can't ride anymore. I can't really ride anymore. And I really don't want to ride without my wife, because we do everything together. Like I said, we do everything together. We hunt, we fish, we camp, you know, we're in the band together. You know, I was inspired by my grandma and grandpa Schweik. They did everything together, and they were together a long time before they both passed. And that's what I want to do, is keep me and my wife doing things the redneck way. All of our ideas are, you know, we do what we think is best for the situation we're in. We're both pretty good engineers, and 95% of the time they work pretty good. We might have to modify them a couple of times, but that's where we are. All right, guys, support your troops. God bless. Thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for all the new subscribers. God bless. We can help each other out. So keep in touch, guys. Keep watching the videos. Like and subscribe to pages. Reach out to the channels that are small like we are. And we can all help each other grow our channels and learn a lot of things from each other, because there's strength in numbers. So, all right. God bless everybody. I'll talk to you again soon.